I want you to picture your whole life. The bit you've done and the bit you haven't done. And I want to ask you two questions about that life. What is the hardest thing you have ever done? And what is the best thing you have ever done? The hardest thing you have ever done, you have already done. I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume you know how to read and write. Please God, you bring peace to humanity and cure cancer. That might be as hard. But outside of that, very unlikely you're going to do anything as hard as learning how to read and write. To go from illiterate to literate is massive. And that's just one of many things that you have had to do. If you got married, if you have children, if you have a career, all these things are really difficult things to do. The second question is, what's the best thing you have ever done? And that is yet to come. We all expect the next part of our lives to be grander, more beautiful, brighter than anything we've done so far. Okay, so now consider this. You have never been smarter than you are at this very moment. You have never had more ideas, more concepts, more understanding, more experience than you have right now. So therefore, you did the hardest thing you've ever done in your entire life when you were, relatively speaking, stupid. Nothing personal. I was probably more stupid. But you did the hardest things you're ever going to do in your life when you're, relatively speaking, stupid. That means you're going to do the best things in your life when you're, relatively speaking, smart. Therefore, deduce the next part of your life is a walk in the park. Now, it just doesn't seem that way. What are we doing wrong? So I want you to imagine your 5-year-old comes to you and says, I'm never going to learn how to read. You know what we do? We make it easier. If the kid is finding it difficult to read, we make it easier. If you're finding what it is you want to achieve difficult, it's because you haven't made it easy enough. The Almighty made this world to be a walk in the park. We insist on making it difficult. Dave Brailsford took over the English cycling team. The English are known for a lot of things, some of them good and some of them not so good. I'm from England, and one of the things that they're known for that's not so good is they've never in their entire history ever won the Tour de France. When Dave Brailsford took over, he said, we're going to win. He did so within 3 years, and they've won a number of times since then. What did he do? And it's very simple. He said if you break down everything that goes into bicycling and improve it by 1%, and you keep doing that, you will get incremental gains that will make you unstoppable. That's what we need to do with our lives. Make tiny improvements on everything you can in your life, and the best part of your life will be a walk in the park.